just waking up after our first night camping. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a beautiful spot where we ended up. We've got the river just about 50 meters away from us. You can hear that, it's lovely. It got a little bit chilly last night. You definitely had to stay inside the sleeping bags, but it was nice and fresh and under the stars as well. Yeah, perfect first night camping.
That was great. I'm looking forward to sunrise. I think it's going to be really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Bring on day 2.
So we've just boiled some water up and dropped some purification tablets in. The water was from the river. And breakfast time, porridge with coffee. Just so you guys can see where we went yesterday and where we plan to go today. So we started in Santiago yesterday and then came down Route 5. And we got to about here and then turned east, rode to Coya, and then once we got to Coya we followed the gravel path for another 50 minutes and we ended up around here, and that's where we camped. And then today we'll just ride those 50 minutes back on the gravel to Coya, go back to Route 5 and keep coming down south, and then we'll get to Talca, and then we'll pull off there, and near Colbún there's a nice lake, so I think we're going to try and camp around there somewhere. Obviously we're going to try not to stay on Route 5, which is like the freeway, for the whole day. We'll try and peel off and on and try and find some more interesting roads, but yeah, that's the plan today, down by Colbún.
So we've just packed up camp and we're ready to head off. Day 2. We're heading to Colbún, which is about 275 kilometers away. Hopefully it will be a nice breezy day. I think it's going to be another warm one.
So we're just riding out from camp, and what a first campsite that was. Our first night camping in Chile. We're at the base of the Andes Mountains. Beautiful, loved it. Perfect night. We're a little bit cautious when we first got here because there was a load of horse dung and you could see where the horses have been tied up at night, so we thought we might get someone else camping here, but no, we didn't see anyone else. It was peaceful, had the whole place to ourselves.
I was just having a little giggle to myself then, because not even 24 hours ago I was saying that we were going to try and avoid unpaved roads just for the first few days for us to get used to it. You know, used to having all the luggage on our bikes, and yeah, not even a few hours after I said that, we were faced with these big rocks and shales and stuff. What a difference 24 hours makes. This is what this trip's all about.
we just got back onto the hard top after about an hour's riding, after we set off from camp this morning. I think we're going to stop for an early lunch. I've had Hayley on the intercom already saying she's hungry and she must be fed, so yeah, we're going to pull in, take an early lunch.
A little bit of a pit stop for lunch. Hayley's getting the use out of her Leatherman. What are you going to make there?
So Matthew, today we are having jamon and cheese with these teeny tiny crisps, which are very tasty. Bananas and yeah, bread rolls. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. I can't wait. I've been craving a ham and cheese roll, so that's what we're going to have. It's going to be delicious.
Sunburn on my neck.
Hola. Unfortunately, it's now 8 p.m. and we are still looking for a campsite. We did just call into one on the other side of the lake. Although the camp spot was beautiful, it was a lovely campsite, it was just too expensive. So we are going now to the south side of the lake and hopefully we're going to get a bit more luck finding a camp spot there. This will do for a camp spot, I think. Let's have a little look around here.
So we've just got to camp. It's gone 9 o'clock, so we've had a long day. Ended up doing about 330 k's. It was good. The last bit was a bit challenging, wasn't it?
Not so much challenging, just more sandy, and I forgot to put my goggles on, so I'm going to be red-eye Jedi tomorrow morning.
But yeah, we've ended up at this camp spot. We'll just spin you around because we are right next to the lake. This is Lake Colbún. We ended up going to the south side in the end.
So yeah, it's been a long day. We're going to get the tent set up, get some food. I think, what have we got tonight? Pasta and tuna. Get that down us and get a good night's sleep.
And chocolate.
And chocolate. We have
Chocolate,
got chocolate.
I'm so excited.
See you later.
Bye.
Good morning. We're just setting off from camp, from down by the lake. It was a beautiful place to camp. It was lovely. We slept without the rain cover over the tent so we can see the stars during the night. You can just hear the lake lapping next to us. Really, really nice. Loved it. What is it? Around 10 o'clock now, so a bit of a slow morning, but we've just been enjoying our time down there. Heading off, gonna head south still, slightly east, to try and stay off that main road as much as possible. Take some little twisty roads, maybe a couple of tracks like this, and probably do around 175 k's today. So slightly shorter. We might get into camp with a bit more time on our hands, be able to relax a little bit. So yeah, looking forward to today. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit cooler as well, so it's going to be nice to ride.
If every campsite that we stay at for the rest of the trip was half as nice as that, I will be one happy bunny.
Yeah, hopefully we can find a lot more like it.
Yeah.
I think today's one's going to be quite nice as well. Looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I've noticed, I mean, we've only done 2 nights of camping now, but like last night was just slightly colder than the night before. And I feel like obviously the further down south it is just that gradually, it's just going to gradually get colder and colder.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's going to be interesting feeling the climate change day by day.
Look at these mountains to the left.
Oh, wow.
It's just, the landscape here is so beautiful. So you've got vineyards, you've got mountains.
So we are in a place called San Fabian. We've been riding for about 2 or 3 hours today. Really scenic, so beautiful. mountains upon mountains. Then we stopped off to get some lunch, some empanadas, which was great, and then we came across this campsite via iOverlander. It's a paid site, which we did deliberately because we wanted a bit of a shower and get all the dust that we accumulated on ourselves over the past 24 hours off us. So yeah, we've got this little campground here. I'll show you. We are just right by this lovely little creek. It's gorgeous. And then this is our little plot. Beautiful. And then we're hanging all our clothes. So looking forward to setting up camp and spending the night here.